Step on it, take a look around. Treasures and finds where deals abound. Old soul stories and rust and gold. Every piece got a tale untold. Oh, it's a wild ride, come and see. Death in charge, it's all good vibes. A little surprise in every find. Where the past and future shine. Dig a little deeper, stand up strong. Where you belong. Out in the woods or live online.
Hey y'all. I don't think my intro's working right, so give me a second. I need to make sure it's not my internet. And then we'll get started. It was driving me crazy. So, just give me a second. Mr. Steph's going out to check our internet connection. If I have to, I could switch over, I think, to my device. So, yes, drop your numbers between 1 and 125. We've already got giveaways. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, it's going now.
Is it going now? So maybe it was my break. All right, we're gonna try to get closed up early because of internet issues. Then we'll do that. So, I'm gonna bring Dawn up with me. Let's see if I can do this. No,
Hello.
my phone or my computer is being a pain today. Hey y'all.
Hi everybody.
Hey Dawn. The intro was interesting, so I just killed it. So hey everyone, welcome in. Hey Jessica, you're the first one in. We're gonna try to work through these technical issues today. So Jessica, you are first in chat. She was just a few minutes before that 60-minute mark, and she knows that we'll claim it. So, Mr. Steph, you want to say hi to the next one?
Well, I'm busy right now.
Okay. You're fine.
So we have both Jessicas in here today, by the way.
Both Jessicas are in here today.
Yep.
Wow. Isn't that cool? All right. Wait. The Jessica?
Yeah. Jessica B. Jewelry.
Hey, we got the Kelly girls here today. All right. Let's go down. Kathy, welcome in. Hello. Bright as L. Hello, welcome in. Hippie. Hey, Hippie. I don't know if you've checked your email, but I dropped you an email. Nothing to do with business. Just, just FYI, because people have been having issues with their emails. Crafty Witch 232, y'all. If you're not connected with her, you want to be. Trust me, she's a gamer and a crafter, all into one. Ashley Reed, welcome in.
Welcome, guys.
Jessica B. Jewelry.
Hey, Jess.
I know where she's aiming. Carrie Lee, welcome in.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not 100% today, and we haven't had a discussion. Hey, there's Jennifer. Welcome in, Jennifer. Y'all are making a girl feel good today. Today is Ashley's mom's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your mom, Ashley. Alrighty. Oh, I'm not even done. I thought it was all the way down in chat. Now I think we're gonna work. technical. Is it blanking out for you?
So let's try something.
Yeah, pull that out. All right, we're
Pull
gonna.
the hard wire and see if Wi-Fi will work better.
All right,
It's just a second.
I'll have to give it a second.
Right, so we're to the point where we pulled the hard wire on.
Yeah,
So
we're good. I've got stable now, so it's our wire. All right, so we'll get a new wire. All right, y'all. I think we fixed our technical issues. So, let's see. I'm going to introduce myself, and I'm going to try to do it through the fog of whatever's going on with me right now. So, my name is Stephanie Groves, and I'm with the Groves Bargain Emporium. And we ship from the northeast corner of Kansas, right where that tornado. Oh, let's see. Right where that tornado is. And that's about where we're actually at. So we're 200 yards off of Fort Riley, Kansas. So we invoice through PayPal and ship through pirate ship. So what you pay is what we pay is what you pay. Thank you for the grace today, y'all, because I'm very aware that I'm just, yeah. We're gonna go to Dawn, and she's gonna give her information, y'all. And if you don't have her information, you can find it in the description as well.
Thank you so much. I'm Dawn, and if you don't know me, I'm a variety reseller. I sell about anything small enough to ship, just a big variety of stuff. There's not a whole lot that I don't sell. So anyways, I am going to be invoicing on Monday. If you purchase anything tonight, or if you have already this week, I will be invoicing on Monday, and then I ship out on Wednesday. You do have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and I am shipping from northern Indiana in a little farming town called LaGrange, Indiana. So we're very close to the Michigan and Ohio borderline. So we're right up north there. And so anything you purchase tonight, you won't get an invoice for it until next Monday, just as long as you know that. So I go from week to week. I don't do the build-a-box. So whatever you purchase within that week, whether it's one thing or a zillion things, I'm going to invoice you on Monday. So just as long as you know that, then we're all good.
All right. Well, I hit a button. Thank you, Dawn, for agreeing to do this with me today, with me not being 100%. Who wants to go first? It don't matter. I can grab
Don't matter to me. Yeah.
Let's go with you, and I'm going to go take a breath for a second.
Okay. No problem. All right, guys. I'm going to start off with a bang. We're going to start off with 2 collectible plates. And this is going to be for choice, starting at $12 each. And they're really beautiful plates. They are floral design plates. And I'm going to show each one at a time. These are the Edward Marshall Boehm Roses of Excellence collection. This one in particular is called the Love Rose. It is the first issue in a limited annual plate collection honoring award-winning American roses designed by the Boehm Studios in America, handcrafted of fine English bone china, limited by year of issue 1981. So that's what all that says in the back. It's really a beautiful plate. It does have the gold like design work around the lip. So that's the first one. It does say Boehm right there. Or no, that says Yeah, Boehm. I had to look. It's in cursive, and the E was a little bit weird. Okay, so that's the first one. And the second one I have, this one is Brandy. That's what this one is called. It's an orange rose, and it's got purple and green leaves on this one. And it's really vibrant and beautiful. It's got the same information on the back. This one, though, is 1983. So they are both in the 80s, but these were the only two I got a hold of. I wish I could have got a hold of more, but these were the only two. And these type of plates are not for food use. They're for decoration only. You're going to want to hand wash. Don't put these type of plates in the dishwasher. Not a good idea. These are transfers. They're not hand painted, just so you know, but they're very beautiful if anybody wants one. All right. The next one I have is really cool, and I don't get these a whole lot, but when I do, I get excited because they're really nice. And I've got this beautiful vintage fairy lamp. I'm going to start it out at 20. It's a pink fairy lamp, which, you know, I'm sure you guys are used to seeing the clear glass ones, but this one is in pink. And I just love it. It's beautiful. This is the one, I looked it up, but I don't recall. It doesn't have the starburst like Homeco has. Because I've had a few Homeco clear glass ones. But this is just a stunner. It's in great condition. So, of course, this is the top. It's got the hole in the center, and it does have that diamond cutting in this one. Just really pretty. There's the bottom, and that's what it looks like. You've got the longer cuts up here and the smaller ones down there. So if you get into fairy lamps, this is a nice one because it is pink. And we don't see the pink fairy lamps a whole lot. It's not that they're rare. It's just that you don't see them a whole lot. You just don't. Okay, so the next item I have, this is going to be a top. This is more of like a tunic top. Hey, Patrick, how are ya? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm glad you came. So this is a size medium.
Hey, Patrick, welcome in.
It is a tunic top, I believe. I don't think it's a... No, it's not a dress, unless you're going to go ultra mini. But I don't know. I'm not a size medium. You know what? For some of you size medium, it might actually work as a dress because it's pretty long. So I'll say tunic top to dress if you're a size medium, because honestly... I think it could be a dress. Anyway, I'm going to start this at 10. This is by the brand INC, International Concepts. It is a size medium. It is stretchy. It's got some blingage in there. You've got some rhinestone studs like that. I think they're right. No, maybe just metal studs going all the way down. It's like a, I don't know, maybe Indian type of detailing to it. There's the sleeves. I'm going to do the pit to pit on this. It can stretch. And we'll see if it can fit up to maybe even my size. I don't know. I know it's got quite a bit of stretch to it. I remember that much. Okay, so right now the pit to pit is 19 and a half, which is more or less a size large. And it can stretch to about 24, which is a low side of a 2X. But here's what I'll tell you. If you're 2X, you know, it's going to be ultra tight on you. So this could fit up to a 1X, but even if you're a 1X, you need to know your pit to pit to know if it would fit you or not. If you are an extra large or a 1X and you want to purchase this, it will be more of a tunic top. If you're a medium to a large, it could even go as a dress depending on how long you like your dresses. Okay, so that one's starting at 10. It's a really pretty blue color. And that was my 3.
I'm here. I just hit a funky button. I'm sorry. I need to stop pushing buttons, y'all. Welcome in. The one thing I did forget when I was introducing myself is invoices go out on Thursday into Friday, and that is very possible this week. Because I just got a large antibiotic to kill an infection, y'all. So I'm not 100% because I've got an infection that's affected my brain apparently today. So we have that. Let's not. But all right, so we're going to start off with my first item is S16, and the starting bid is $2. Now this is just, I think, an artesian piece. I don't really see a marking on it, but it is glazed on the outside except for the bottom, and it's glazed on the inside. And let's see, it's almost a bluish gray. It's definitely got some blue tone in with the color. It's got some browns. So it's just a cool piece. And let's see, I can get a measurement on it, maybe. Mr. Steph, do you see my measuring tape? You know, like the tool guy?
Yeah, it's underneath your phone over here.
Oh, okay. All right, so it is 2 1/4 inches in diameter. It is just shy of 3 1/4 tall.
And we have Jessica in for 2, looking for 3 or more.
Yep. Thank you, Jessica. This is just a really cool piece. Especially if you got space, you know, not a whole lot of space. This is going to take a lot of space. It does come with some Kansas dust, I'm sure, because I've had it setting upright for a minute or two. It's just a really cool piece. Last call. And we are going to be sold
To Jessica.
to Jessica B Jewelry. And y'all, if you ain't hooked up with Jessica B Jewelry, less than you, because, you know, life's been crazy, so I haven't caught her live, and I ain't went back and watched any. Well, maybe I did one. Anyways, she's getting ready to move closer to me. So, y'all.
We're going to meet her in person.
I'm thinking about all the jewelry deals. Sorry. Hey, Robin, welcome in. How hard is it to write the word Jessica? Apparently today for staff it's so I better put B on there. Mr. Steph, there you go. All right, for my second item, I've got a brand new steel. Is there a number on that? Yeah, it's S408. Starting bid is $8. So this is what, your crossbody. See, if I undid it, if I don't want to, it hooks right here. So it'd be a crossbody. You've got a pocket here with the zipper, pocket here with the zipper, and then you got your big pocket. And it's got a zipper inside, and then it's got a pocket on the other. So it is definitely, I would say it's probably like a honey brown. And then, let's see. I guess that's all the, wait. Yeah. Yeah, there isn't. Oh, wait. There is one more. Right here. So you got a pocket there too. All the zippers work. Again, this is $8. It is new. No one's wore it. It's just hung out with me too long, so it's time for it to go. And so here's your pattern.
Hippies in for the $8 on it.
All right.
Look at 9 or more if anyone else is interested as I count down.
Yeah. And as soon as someone comes in on a bid, Mr. Steph is going to start counting it down. So y'all, if you're interested in anything you see today, you're going to want to be fast with your thumbs because Mr. Steph's getting pretty, flexible with his. Aren't you like in competition with Jennifer because she does everything from her phone?
It's a lot to do it from your phone.
Okay. Thank you, Hippie.
Thank you, Hippie.
Can you set that in her box, please? Okay. All right. And for my third item, you got a floral purse. Where's the number? It's S409. And it's for $8 as well. Now, this is almost like a denim material. It's what it kind of feels like. So maybe somewhere between a canvas and a denim. So you've got this pocket. It's hard to see, but it's got the liner. It's black there. So in between, you could see through it. Your next pocket, which is, I guess, your main one. Wow, I don't have any pockets on the inside either. I'm kind of surprised. And then you've got this pocket and this pocket. Hey, there's something in there.
Probably the number for it.
Oh, wait. That was another number for it. I promise y'all, I looked in there before I issued another number. So, it's just it's a nice, it could be a shoulder, but I don't recommend that. This is how I wear my stuff. But, hey, that's me. And again, this is S409 for $8.
I think that one's probably going to be a pass.
That'll be fine.
All right, that's your 3.
That is my 3. We're going to go right back over to Dawn. She muted.
Okay. I've got 2 pieces of glass coming up next, and they both have a similar feature, which is the suspended bubbles, which is so pretty in this one. This is a pink and clear glass pedestal dish here. I'm going to start this out at 20, and man, is it gorgeous. We got the flared out lip to this. It's nice and scalloped. It's all curvy, kind of like a potato chip. Look at all those bubbles in this baby. I mean, it's amazing. The top, the globe, this is all pink. And then the bottom, the pedestal, is clear. It's just a beauty. This one is so pretty. There is the bottom. And I will do the measurements. This is a large one. It's a good size. The height on this at the highest is about 5.5 inches, but the width on this one is almost 7. It's 6 3/4, and man, it's just beautiful. It's like a wide mouth. You could do anything from putting, a pillar candle in it to putting some flowers, fake or real, to make it maybe a candy dish, whatever. It's so beautiful. I was happy I got some pink stuff Because I don't always get the pink glass. So when I do, yeah, I love it. I got to show it. The next one, like I said, this has the same thing going on with the suspended bubbles, but we got purple and clear glass. And this one's going to start out at 20 as well. And this one is even taller. And just the lip on this is purple. It's like a grapey purple. This has less bubbles than the pink dish. And we're going to do the height on this one. It's about 7 3/4 inches tall and about 5 inches wide. Man, it's beautiful. I love getting the really pretty glass pieces like this. This is like a hurricane type of globe. You could put, once again, pillar candle. You could put flowers. You could do so much with this. You know, it just depends on what you want it for. Some people put those decorative balls in here, or, you know, maybe some of those fish tank pebbles, and then you can, you know, stick like a faux plant or something in there. It's just really beautiful. So if you want any of these glass pieces, let me know. And then for my third one, I don't know if anybody's into angels, but I got a beautiful 3-wick Avon candle. It is Avon. It is new, old stock. I'm going to start this one out at 13. It says peace, love, joy. And there's the angel. She's holding a bouquet of flowers. It's like an ivory, pearlized ivory color to the angel in her robe. She's got like pink and pale purple flowers, maybe some yellow. Her dress, her robe is really pretty. Got the flowers on the top. It does have flowers around the glass, and it says made in China, luminous treasures, source of fine collectibles, Avon 2003. So the Avon stamp is down below. But yeah, it's a 3-wick candle, and it's pretty nice. There's a light scent to it. There probably was a stronger scent to this back in the day, but I think like a light floral scent, but it's very, very light. You can't really smell it too much now. But the lid's got the gasket on the inside, and I just thought it was really pretty. There's the back of her. And there's nothing missing. It's just a beautiful candle if you're into angels. So that was number 3 for me.
Alrighty. Y'all, I had to sit on my hands, and that kind of hurt. I think my favorite thing she's shown so far is that pink fairy lamp. And I want to tell y'all, I can't find pink fairy lamps here in the Flint Hills. So, okay. All right, we're going to show some clothes. We're going to, move on. So it's S386 for $4. This is a 2X, time and true. It does say it is a 20W/22W. Now I can do a pit to pit on this, but I'm just gonna tell you, I'm betting that 4X would be able to fit this. Now this is very see-through, so if you enter your door to your postal worker, you're going to want to have something long under this, unless...
And hippies in
okay.
On that one. So I'll start counting down.
It does weave here, so you've got your strings It's just a cool piece.
All right, we're sold to Hippie. Thank you, Hippie.
Thank you, Hippie. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's move to something a little smaller. So this is a size large.
Number?
S388. And it's for $4 as well. Now this is, I don't know what material it says it is. I don't even see where it has it on here. Anyways, it's that it feels almost like a velvet. I'm not even kidding. I really probably should keep it, but hey, I've got enough nightgowns, so I don't know what type of blue you call that, Mr. Stuff.
I just call it blue. Light blue with just dark blue.
If there was a light blue but royal, it would be this. So it does button. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, I can count to 6 today. So this is S388, size large, $4. All right, now we've got S391. It's also for $4. This is a Chico's, and it's size 3 Chico's,
which is extra large, right?
I don't.
Give me a minute, and I'll go look up.
I don't remember, but I can do a pit to pit. I just gotta get it straight.
I just gotta go into my screenshots.
All right. This is gonna be a rough pit to pit, y'all. And I've already lost the 2 old guys again. I mean, I think I need to put an air tag on them.
So a size 3 Chico's is extra large 16 and US size.
Okay, so it's an extra large 16 in US size. Okay, we're just going to go with that, y'all. Because I'm not quite sure what I did with the 2 guys. Again. Of course, that's their tape measure. And let's see. The top 3 buttons show. The last 5 buttons are hidden under the hem here. So it's a cool shirt. Yes, it's white, but you know, if you got formal wear or you have office attire, it's a great shirt. So that was 3, right?
3.
All right, we're gonna go back over to Dawn.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to start this next one out at 20. It is a box that has jewelry in it, and it's chocked full of jewelry, and I'll show you some of the pieces. It's really a good deal to get into when you're trying to source for jewelry, or you just like lots of jewelry and you want some more. Let's start out with the box. It's a wooden box. It's a carved swallow bird. And it looks like that. Very shabby chic, I would say, as far as presentation on this one. The way they did the finish and all that. There's no glaze to this. You know, this is one of those boxes that you very well could, you know, if you wanted to repaint it, you could, or glaze it or whatever. You know, you've got sort of a clean slate to do that. Hi, Johnny. Welcome. So I'll show you some of the pieces that are in there. This first one has some glass cat's eye beads. It also has some tiger's eye in it. There's some tiger's eye beads. A lot of these are cat's eye beads, which are glass. There's some hematite right there. And it's a really nice necklace. That's one of the pieces in there. And let's see what else we got. We have a Versona set that's really pretty. And just for the bracelet alone, they wanted $11.99 just for the bracelet. But this is what it looks like. You're getting the stretchy bracelet and the matching statement necklace there. And
Hey,
it
Dawn.
reminds me of green opal. That's what it reminds me of. Obviously, it's not the real deal. These are just foil back glass stones. But it's really, really nice. You are getting some bracelets.
I guess.
This is like pearls and rhinestones.
Price?
Hi, everybody just coming in. Welcome, welcome. We do have a bunch of bracelets. One of them's a tagged brand new Alex and Ani in there. We've got some earrings in there. We've got, this is a beautiful 2-layered necklace. There's just a whole bunch of stuff in here. And there is a stone necklace. This is rose quartz. That's also in there. We can count it on down.
What was your price, hon?
Huh?
Your price?
20.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Okay. I'll
All
count
right,
it down.
so Carrie Lee's in for 20. If anyone wants to come in above 20, you have to be faster, Mr. Steph.
Give me a minute.
And we're going to be sold to Carrie Lee.
Thank you so much, Carolee.
Congrats, Carrie Lee. I literally was holding my hands tight because, geez, that was a good one.
I like doing up these lots. They're a lot of fun, and it's fun when you can find a nice little box to put them in. And as you can see, though, I can't close it because it's full. It's full. But you got to make them full. At least I think so. Thank you, Carolee. All right. I do have this one. This is a buy it now for 12. It's a lovely, like Victorian type of box. It's just a, box that you can store whatever you wanted to in it. It's more of a rectangular box. The woman and child. There's some jewels on here. There's some, looks like a fairy girl there. There's some little girls, some lace, some pearls. I love it. And I'll open it. That's just got, looks like saran wrap. Thank you.
Number 12.
It's a really nice one. I love finding old tins. I really do. And this one I thought was beautiful. Whoops. And it's got detail work all around it. And I love what good shape this one is in. Sometimes you find these oldies and they're not very good shape. They're pretty weathered. Hi, Urena.
Hey, Urena, and welcome in, Craig.
Welcome, everybody.
Glad to see y'all.
Thank you so much.
So to Jessica for $12.
Jessica B, I guess.
Jessica B. Jessica B. I gotta add that in there. I'm not used to having both of them in at the same time.
Multiple Jessica. Was that 2 or was that 3?
That was 2. That was 2.
Okay. I wanted to make sure because If I go
muted
past
now.
my number, you guys just holler at me because I don't want to do that.
No, you're fine.
I've got 2 necklaces, and I'm just selling them as a set. They didn't come as a set, but I'm selling them as a set. They're both pink. If you like the pink type of necklaces here, and I'll show you. Nope, we're going to go this way with it. I'm going to start out both of these. You're getting them both starting at $8. And we'll show the first one. This is my favorite. It's like a Y necklace. And it's got the little pink, like glass stones, 2 different shades of pink, like a darker and a lighter, which is so pretty. And then I'm adding this, what do you call that thing? I know the name, but my brain is blank.
Horseshoe.
Horseshoe, thank you.
And that means good. That means good luck when it's like that.
There you go. Well, I wish it was giving me good luck now because I'm not remembering. It needs to give me some good luck right about now.
Yes.
We got some pink little like rhinestones there, and I just put them together. I'm selling them together, starting at $8. Like I said, my favorite is the Y necklace, but maybe you like the other one better. But either way, I'm just selling them together. Maybe you could keep one, gift one, whatever. One of them is marked. Let's see. And the one that is marked is the Y necklace, and it is marked, 1928. Now, that means it's vintage because it is no longer called 1928. It is 2028 now. They changed the name. So it's, when I say vintage, we're not talking, back in the 30s or nothing, but, it is vintage. So there you go. And that was number 3 for me.
Sorry. It's
You're
human
fine.
error. No, I went up in chat really quick because Mr. Steph's like, hey, did you see that comment? So I was reading it as you were, and I'm like, oh shoot, which button do I hit? Give me just a second, y'all. Remind me how to pronounce her name. Urena. So Urena put, hi Steph and everyone else. Thank you for the stickers you put in my box. I loved them and put them on the cover of my Kindle. It was almost if you knew what you were sending. I do a lot of things intuitively. I just, I don't know everybody, and I don't know what goes through your mind like you don't know what goes through mine, right? So I try to just present it in the best way I can. So I'm glad it worked out this time for you, girl. Let's see. I know it's going to... Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, so we are going to start with S410. I know why I got up now. Not a midlife crisis, y'all. Just life and then working through, not being 100%. Mr. Steph, do you have my skill?
Yes.
May I have it, please? So it's buttons. They are $5 each. This is my cost of goods. I'm not charging more than that. And the reason for that is buttons are hard for a lot of people to find right now affordably. When I get these, it's because I'm already there sourcing, so it makes no sense to me. Maybe it's bad decision, business decision, but I just don't.
3.3 ounces.
3.3 ounces per bag. Now, this was a scoop that I used to fill this. So there is a couple wooden beads in there, but mainly it's just vintage buttons. There might be some modern. Please put my scale somewhere else.
Yeah. There.
Welcome to life with Steph and Mr. Steph.
Hey, Wonder Woman.
This is the only bag I have today, but if anyone wants any, you can drop me an email or drop a comment after the show, and I will be more than happy to go source more. I just am not going to invoice anyone.
410 is hippies after it.
All right, and we're going to go ahead and sell it because we're not auctioning this. It's one item that it's just really a bonus to pick it up. So the only effort is to scoop it. So I can't get more of those, y'all. Just let me know either in chat, even after, on the replay, or email me, and I'll be happy to get more. I mean, I'm going to get a couple more because I've got people that do enjoy them. Hey, Josie, welcome in.
And Wonder Woman came in.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go up because I seen her. I just hadn't said anything. So before we show anything else, there was something I was going to do. So sunflower bucks, if you're just coming in, drop a number, please, between 1 and 125. You do not have to purchase today in order to participate in any of our giveaways. And Mr. Stephanie will give it, a hot minute, and then we'll roll out with it. FYI, I had Siri give us numbers today because, How are you doing, Wendy? It's good to see you. Let me know when. Well, I guess it'll jump here and chat.
Yeah, it'll be just a second. I was giving a chance.
Yeah, you're fine. Wendy's at 33? Yep. Now, the way I do my giveaways is if no one comes in on my number, we go with the number immediately above. If there's no number above my number, then and only then do we go with the number immediately below my number.
All right, sunflowers in.
All right, so for today's Sunflower Bucks giveaway, it is 103. 103.
So Carol Lee has 110 and Ashley had 100.
All right.
Those are the only two
so
numbers. So
our only numbers for 100s is Ashley at 100 and Carol Lee at 110. And because we go with the number above, this is Carrie Lee's today. So congratulations, Carrie Lee.
So you got $5 you can spend.
Yeah. All right. Let me put her name. Sorry, lost the marker.
Well, it's good to see you, Wonder Woman.
Yes.
You've been on our thoughts and prayers.
Wendy was, I think, aside from, people I created, she was my first collab on your channel. On our channel. Yep. So, Carol Lee. So. All right, let's move on. Let's see, what are we going to sell, Mr. Stuff? Give me an idea. Hey,
whatever you would like.
Let's go with this one. Do you remember about this vase or picture? Do we remember? All right, so it's S404 and it's a starting bid of $12. This is blue. It is to the handle 6 inches. And I want to say it's the diameter of like $50. If I can find the Tool Guides Vintage and Resales tape measure, because I've already misplaced it again. Story of my life. Hey, I put it in the drawer this time.
You're getting like me, Steph. You better look out. Losing that tape, that measuring tape, man. I do it all the time. You don't even know.
It's 1 3/4 inches in diameter. You're good, Andy. I just appreciate you being here. Yeah, it comes with some dust. And if there's no interest, we will pass it. Was that my 2 or my 3?
That's one.
Is that one? I
Right?
thought?
No, two.
Okay, I was going to say
Because the
I thought
buttons.
yeah, the buttons. All right, so for my third item, it is going to be S331, and it's going to be for choice $8. So this is petrified wood. They came from the same piece because the pattern is identical. But past that, you know what? I got water here. Let me show y'all this.
Where's the tag for it? Where's your starting bid?
It's $8 for choice.
Yep.
So the thing with stones is you can wet them, and you can get a better appearance. So I would say this: if you have the materials to slice these, they would make some pretty good pendants or even other jewelry. So it is black. It's got some gray and some browns in there. And so this one is. Do you remember the weights on them last night, Mr. Steph?
No.
3.5 inches long, and that's just from this point to the flat. And the large one weighs
8.2 ounces.
8.2 ounces. So this one's 8.2 ounces. So it's actually technically just, 99 cents an ounce. And then this one, where to put it? This one has a little more detail of the brown.
I got Jersey in the corner.
It might. You wouldn't be able to know it until you start slicing. So that's the reason why I didn't mention it.
Wish I had a saw that was good enough to slice those.
And this one weighs 6.9 ounces, so just over 99 cents an ounce. And it is, for length, just 2 inches and an eighth. 2 inches and an eighth. So, and if there's no interest, that's fine. They can hang out with me longer. I kind of like them. Oh, give me a second. I'm hitting buttons again. We're going to go back to Dawn if I don't boot her.
Hey, I get like that, and people think I'm, off my rocker. It happens.
Right. It does happen.
All right, I'm going to do a earring lot. This is going to start out at $8. All the pairs of earrings you're about to see are going to be included in the lot. So this is the first pair right here. They've got a little AB stone in the center.
Lots, because it gives me
I'm not muted.
Why aren't you?
And we've got these. These are faux quartz. They look like quartz, but they are not. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Welcome. I had to feel these to make sure they weren't stone because, boy, they're a good dupe. So you've got those. You've got some hoops. These are gold tone. They look like bamboo. You've got those. You've got these, which are so adorable. These are little whale tails, silver tone. And I thought those were so cute. They're ornate. They're scrolled out. Really like those. I'm going to show you the 4 pair of studs that I'm putting in. Let me get them. I'm going to show them all at once. So those are the 4 pair of studs going in there. Different colors. We also have these. And they are cold. These are very cold. Those are going in. We also have some little pearl flower studs. Those are going in. And last but not least, we have some brand new Macy's earrings. They have a little rhinestone down at the bottom. And they wanted $16 just for this pair. So you're getting all of these starting at $8. And I do these a lot. I have a lot of earrings. So if you want, a lot of earrings, these are the type of deals to get in on. So that one is going for $8 if anybody wants it. All right. Let's see. I'm going to show this purse. We're going to start it out. Oh, you want it, Carol Lee?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you, Carol Lee. I'll tag it for you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Okay, I got a brand new purse here. Still got the foam wrap on it and everything. I'm going to start this at 18. So it does have the shoulder strap that's all wrapped up there, but it also comes with the crossbody strap. This is a dark mauve color, and it's really pretty, great for spring or summer. This is adjustable. You can make it to where you just hang it on your shoulder or crossbody if you prefer. So this is kind of like a basket weave detail to the purse. This is not real leather, but it's a very nice purse. You've got the zipper pouch in the back, and then on the front side, you do have the wall slip pocket, and it's a pretty large one. So if anybody needs a new purse, this is really a nice one. Starting at 18, if anybody wants that. And then for my third one, I have this cloisonne bell. I had to take off the ribbon. The ribbon was junk. You could always put another ribbon on there and replace it, or a chain, or whatever you want to do. I'm going to start this at 14. It's very, very beautiful. It is a bell. And you've got the blue parrot with the pink and blue and white flowers. The bird is on both sides. The detail is all the way around. And it's really, really beautiful. I'll do the measurements on this. So to the top, it's about a little bit over 3.5 inches. And then the width on this is about 2 3/4 inches on it, somewhere right around in there, 2 7/8. But it's a beautiful cloisonne bell. It's just missing. I had to really get rid of that ribbon because the ribbon was just junk. Hey, Gina, how are ya?
Hey, Gina, welcome in. I can't believe you still got that bell. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beauty. And like I said, it's nothing to put a piece of ribbon through there. Or like I said, you could put a chain. Or if you wanted to hang it in the window, you could get like a fishing line and hang it, in the sunlight.
Jessica's in for 14 on the belt.
It's really beautiful, Jessica. I love this one. We can count it on down. Hi, Robin. How are ya?
Glad to see y'all all here. I appreciate it. There's a lot of things going on today, but y'all are here, so I appreciate you.
And we're sold to Jessica B.
Sold to Jessica B for $14.
Thank you.
And Dawn, Mr. Stephanie is keeping track of your solds.
Okay, thank you so much.
So that's the reason why I'm not starring them. You'll get an email as soon as we get off of here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, hon.
Thank you.
That was your 3, right?
That was my 3.
All right, we're going to do another giveaway. Let's do a channel sticker. I don't have them out here or in here. They're out there. I'm going to assume everyone... I showed the number, didn't I? Anyone that is just coming in, do not put the number if you've seen it, right? You're going to want to go above that number. Drop a number between 1 and 125, and then I'll show you the number. And this is for a channel sticker, so it'll fit in an envelope even if you don't purchase anything. And that's for the channel sticker. You're killing me, Jess. You're killing me.
No, she's just being smart.
I know she is. Can't get anything past her. All right.
That's what I was like.
Y'all, I appreciate you so much. All right. So we're going to go ahead and roll out the sunflower stop signs. Yeah, see it. All right, so tonight's number is 121.
Okay, so we have no numbers up in that range.
All right, so we're going to go with the number immediately below that has not already won.
110 was Carol Lee's, and she already won, so hers is eliminated. It goes to Ashley.
Ashley Reed.
With 100.
Congrats, Ashley.
You are a winner for the channel sticker giveaway, and it'll be my channel sticker because we still ain't re-up, Mr. Stubbs. You want to put her name on that for me?
Yeah.
Please. Alrighty, let's see. Okay. This is going to be G117. And the starting bid is $8. It is a marked piece. It will need cleaned because it has some hard water deposit on it. I do not clean glass typically. This one I won't because it's hand painted. And it's not just any marking. I don't know how well I can get it to show. I've got it to show once. It is a Lenox. Starting bid is $8. It is a Lenox Crystal Butterfly Meadow. Hand painted. And let's see. Where's the Lenox mark? It's almost like it's etched in there. Usually I end up with stickers. So this is my actual first. So there it is. I just can't get it to show as well as I'd like. So there's your Lenox. Let me see. I think I had the dimensions on here. I've had it for a hot minute. So, Mr. Stuff, can you hold the glass for a second? It is 6 inches tall. At the top, it is 4 inches in diameter, and at its widest at the bottom is 4 1/4 wide. 4 1/4 wide. So you got butterflies, you got flowers, you got ladybug. Did I miss one? No. You got the bee, you got a dragonfly, and you got another ladybug. I don't see but one dragonfly on here. The rest are bumblebees and butterflies and 2 ladybugs. So it's a cool piece. There is not really a whole lot of paint loss. I can see through the light. There's like a little right there. But it's so insignificant. If it's on the shelf, no one's going to notice. And that's the only, again, it's right there. No nicks, chips, breaks, anything. It just needs cleaned. And because it's hand painted, I don't feel comfortable cleaning it. Honestly, it would be a trip to Kansas City because I know some cool old guys, like for real, that know how to clean glass. I've just never been taught because my grandma always taught us not to clean stuff like that. Alrighty. Our next item is, I haven't Googled lenses, but it is a marked piece. It's ceramics. I need that thing over there, Mr. Stuff. This is S411. So, I'm not showing this right. So, here is your print. It's a different print on both sides. So, you've got pears, and it looks like cherries here. And then you've got cherries here. Here is your mark. What was I going to do? There was something else that I was going to do. Oh, I was going to read it. Sorry, y'all. Ceramics Japan, and its use. Is that a C?
Urina's in on 411 for the $4.
Okay. Look, we got 4, looking for 5. And if there's any other interest, y'all are going to want to come in because Mr. Stuff is counting down. It's UCAGCO. So, my brain is not computing today. So, I can get a dimension just for height's sake. 3 1/4 inches. 3 1/4. So, and we are sold to, help me pronounce your name again. Urina. I promise you it's the infection screwing with my brain right now.
You're welcome. Thank you, Urina. And we are looking for clothes for you. I've got you that's extremely small clothes, and then I've got another person that's extremely big clothes, and both of those are kind of hard to source at times.
I did not write her name on it, so
I got it.
okay. I just want to make sure you put it in her box. All right, let's see. That was 2.
That was 2.
Okay, y'all. I got this Odie. He's 24 inches. He's a pillow pal.
What was the number on Odie?
Odie is, dude, you didn't issue him a number. I only say that because it's your handwriting.
So do 412.
How much? What?
412.
412. All right. So it's S412, and it's a starting bid of 20. He does still have his tag on him, and I brought him under comps by over 50%. He's cool. I typically don't do a whole lot of softs. Let's see if he's got a year. I don't remember if he does. All new material consisting of some fibers, y'all. Some fibers. Filling is 100% polyester. That was what I was trying to say. It was polyester. It just wouldn't come off my tongue. It is made in China. I do not see a year on him. And I don't remember when I Google lensed him what his year was. So he is a pillow. What was it? Pillow Pal?
Yeah, Pillow Pal.
Pillow Time Pal plush. And again, he is $20. I can't go lower than him on that. So
he was one that when you started looking up comps, it was like, holy cow.
yeah, and I mean, it was across multiples. So was that 3? That was 3. All right, we're going to go back over to Dawn.
Hi, guys. I have a picture frame here. It's got the glass piece. Sorry, there's fingerprints, and I'll have to wipe it down. This is going to start out at $9, and it's got like the whitewash kind of deal and the rope, kind of like if you had a seascape type of room, maybe with the fish and the mermaids and turtles and things like that. If you had a room like this, or maybe you had a room that had lighthouse decor in it, this would look nice. I'm going to do the measurement of the glass, the actual, size of the picture if you will. So that is right at 5 3/4 inches wide and about 3 3/4 inches the other way. Okay, as far as the picture that would go in there, not the whole thing. The whole thing's kind of big, but so if you want that one, let me know. Okay, I have another jewelry lot that's going to start out at 20, and man, this is a really great deal, guys, because you are not only getting a ton of jewelry, but you are also getting this beautiful porcelain heart trinket box. It's rather big. It's old, and it has the mother and son depiction on there. The son is playing a flute or a piccolo or something, and the mother is just admiring him. This is in blue and white. I believe this is done by A.K. Kaiser. When I looked this one up and did some research, I could only find the plates with this same look to it, same depiction and everything. And that's who it said it was by. But they were the plates, like in pink and white. I've seen these boxes in like a yellow and white, but you don't really ever see the blue and white. And this has just a ton of jewelry in it, stocked full of jewelry, just like I did the other one. Same kind of deal. We do have, I'll show some pieces here so you can see what's in there. This is a glass beaded necklace. It's got details on the metal. It's got an extender. This one is marked, I think, Premier Design. Yeah, this one is marked Premier Design, so it does have a tag on that one. There is a brooch. I don't know how old this one is, but it's very pretty. It's got faux pearls. So there's a brooch in that one. We've got a pendant. This kind of looks like sea glass. Maybe it's just frosted glass in pink with the white. There's the bail. So that's a pendant. We do have some bracelets. There's some more bracelets in there as well. We got this really nice shell necklace. This is in the brown tone. These are shell chips in a dark, like sable brown. And then you've got the faceted rondelles right there. Really, really pretty, that necklace is. There's just a lot of pieces. That's a stretchy ring in red. Just different pieces. There's a charm necklace in there. But anyway, this is chocked full of jewelry, as you can tell. And just a great deal to get in on if you like jewelry. And you like that, this little trinket box here. Hi, Gigi.
Hey, Gigi, welcome in.
So that's what it looks like, the lid. And it's just a really nice box. You get the box and all the jewelry in it. Okay? So there's that one. And then I've got a cloisonne necklace coming up next. It's actually a set. It's a necklace and bracelet set. And is it pretty? I'm going to start this out at 20. So it is a matching set. And the cloisonne beads on this one are in the shape of hearts. It's in a cobalt blue color. It's got the white flower with the red center. You've got pink and blue and clear beads to it. That's the bracelet. And then there's the necklace. It's got some good length to that necklace. Very, very nice. This one is not marked, but it is a matching set. And I'm starting it out at 20. I'll give you a close look. The pink beads on this have an iridescence to them, which is really pretty. I just love that iridescence to it. And I believe that is number 3.
Okay. Thank you, Dawn. Y'all, if you're not connected with Dawn, go over and check her channel out and hit the thumbs up on one of her shows if you don't mind. And if you really want to, connect, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. I'm having to reissue a number because I can't figure out what I did with my stickers. So, Mr. Stuff.
413.
All right.
And I dropped Don's channel link in there so everyone's got a chance to run over.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. If you're catching the replay, Dawn's information is in the description. So, all right. Now what do I do with the item? I just had it. All right. We're going to start with a different item. And I'll find another. All right. Darn it.
You're having a rough day.
You think? Spent 3 hours at urgent care. All right, so we got a 1980s. 1980s, right? Ice cream doll. And she doesn't have a number either, Mr. Steph.
414.
414. So S414 is a starting bid of $16. She is 25 inches in length. And her hair is pink. I almost dropped her. I had to grab her by the hair there. She is clean. She only has one conditioning issue that I've located. And at some point, she didn't sit in water, but it almost looks like maybe someone either tipped over a bottle or a sippy cup or something. I don't know if it'll show because it's so light, but it's just enough that I can see it. So, she
might become a candidate for a creepy doll if we don't sell her.
We're not having creepy dolls in the house. Oh, wait. One of our kids already thinks she's creepy because they say that she follows.
Eyes follow.
So, I have never located one of them in the wild that size, so I had to get her. Let's see. All right, Mr. Steph, you know the Dana Buckman purse? All right, so this is a Dana Buckman purse, but this is a lot, meaning there is a piece of clothing. It is, let's see, S413, starting bid is $24. So there is your Dana Buckman. It does have one pocket here. This is a clean purse, y'all. These two items I did not source together. I sourced this here on YouTube. And it came out of Waco, Texas. So if you know, you know. I cannot remember her channel name right now. So you got a full pocket there. There's no separation. So, I mean, you could put one of your cell phones if you got two. You could put one there. On this side, there's another marking. And then you've got pockets. And then you've got a zipper pocket right here. Let's see. And then your final tag for Dana Buckman is actually in the bottom. I don't know if I can get it to show because it's all the way at the bottom, but it's black. Dana is in white, and Buckman is in, it looks like gold or a camel type color. But that black tag right there is Dana Buckman as well. So you get the purse. It can be a handbag, but if you don't want a handbag and you want a shoulder purse, here is the belt that goes with it. I don't see any wear on it. So yeah, you've got that. There's no wear on the bottom of this as well, y'all. So it's a clean purse. And then you've got a Dana Buckman top, size 6. Size 6. I'm going to grab a hanger so I can display it better. I haven't got a Betty Louise like the two old guys do, but I'm looking for one. So, and I would, let's see, I'm 5'4", and this goes to the top of my knee. So it is.
So size 6 is
What?
the large small.
The large small?
Yeah, so it's the top end just small for Dana Buckman.
Let's see. I sourced the top here in the village. So it's one huge benefit to being 200 yards or so. So for me, I'm an extra large to a large right now. And I'm going to tell you, yeah, I could.
I told you it seemed like it was large.
Right? So I'm out on that one. But hey, that's cool. So I would say it would probably fit someone that's a medium.
Medium to a small large.
To a small large. It would be more comfortable. It does have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buttons. And again, that is for the lot. Let me put this back in here so I don't lose it. $24.
All right.
Alrighty. That was 2, right?
Yep.
Did I tell you what else I was going to show?
Nope.
No. You know what? Let's show Great Grandma Mary's stuff. Alright, so these items are going to be slightly different, y'all. Yesterday I showed them for the first time. These are my great grandmother Mary's. My grandmother sent them home with me. So it's going to be for choice. We have 6 of each, right?
Yep.
So this is going to be for choice, and it's going to be each. So one item. It's $6 starting bid. I do not have a number on it, Mr. Stuff.
AS 101.
AS 101. Okay. So this is a fruit bowl. I mean, you can make it into anything you would like. Let me see if I can find something to put in here. Yeah,
we said 8, right?
6.
6. Okay.
That's the print. If someone wanted 2 or more, I could drop it down for like 2 for 10. I cannot go below that. My grandmother's only letting things go because she wants to stay on the farm. So
Those are so nice. They're really whimsical. I like that.
So my great grandmother Mary died, I think it was 2005. Yeah, because my great grandma Edith died in 2007.
Right.
So yeah, I had one that passed away before my youngest child was born, and one passed a year after. These have sat in an antique, not a buffet,
China hutch.
China hutch. No one was allowed to use these. So they're in really great condition for their age. They are MCM. And I don't know where. Oh, it's Royal Windsor.
Biscayne.
Blue leaf fruit bowls and
tall cups.
Tall cups.
Tall glasses.
We're going to go with tall cups today, y'all. Thanks for bearing with us. I appreciate each and every one of you. That was
3.
That was 3, right? All right, we're going to go back over to Dawn.
Okay. I am going to do another earring lot starting at $8. Once again, all the pieces that you are about to see are going to be included in the lot. So we are going to start out with some faux pearls and pink beads. I'll probably get a different card. This one kind of got mangled up, but it's really pretty. Those ones. We've got, get this untangled here. We've got some hammered rings, gold tone. Those are going in. I've got some studs. Those are going in. These ones are nice. They're like little crystals, bicones. Hi, Maritza. How are you?
Welcome in, Maritza.
These ones are marked. These ones are marked on the back, Leah Sophia. And that's what they look like. They're foil back glass stones. They tried to make them look kind of like real stone, but they're not. They're just foil backs. And those are Leah Sophia. We've got these 2 going in. Some more horseshoes for good luck, in case you need it. Let's see. We've got these ones, kind of like a brown faceted stone there. And let's see. Let me get these. I'm putting one more in there, guys. I just got to get it out of the package there. There's some big red ones there. There we go. Go with my shirt. Didn't even know it, but yeah, they would go with my shirt. But anyhow, if anybody wants that, that is $8 for all the ones you just seen. So if anybody needs some earrings, there you go. Okay. For my next one, this is a blouse. Thanks for coming in, Wonder Woman. Thank you so much, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy. Have a good day, hon.
This is a size large blouse, and it is gray and black. It's got a little bit of hardware. I'm going to start this out at 10. It is by Roz and Allie. And yeah, it's like a gray and black. It's got silver, shiny silver threading in this overlay. So this is an overlay, and underneath you've got the little slip type of part of the shirt. It's like the lining. There's the bottom to it. It is sleeveless. There's the back. And it's got this hardware right there, a little bit of chain, give it a little bit of edge to it. But this is a longer, like a tunic, sleeveless top, I would say. It's a blouse. Very nice for business or church or banquets or some nice function. That would be an awesome one. For my last one, this is a brand new size large. What it is it's a bralette. Bralettes are kind of all the rage anymore. This one is starting out at $13 on this one, and it's brand new. It's just missing the tag. It's a pink color, so it's, yeah, I would say peachy pink, and it's floral. It's got the spaghetti straps. You can adjust them, which is nice. This has got the 5 eye hooks to it, so it's a pretty wide band back there. So it's gonna keep you nice and smoothed out back there, ladies. And like I said, it's kind of all the rage right now, the bralettes. But this one is new. It's starting at 13. It is a size large. If you want any other measurements to it, just let me know. Yeah, it's really pretty. It really is.
Those are really in style.
Yeah, and they are expensive.
Yes, they are.
Wow. I mean, literally, you could buy, a half cart full of groceries. Some of these, I've seen them for $50.
Yeah,
I've seen them. Now, obviously, those ones are more the name brand. Now, this one has a name brand, by the way. Say what? That's the name brand. I'm not just asking the question. Say what? But for like the, I don't know, like a name brand, like Adidas or something. Man, I've seen them up there, and I'm like, shoot, what are you doing?
a lot of the college kids, and of course, even some on Fort Riley, the ladies, they wear them out. And,
Oh yeah,
they style them very nicely. So
yeah, it's something, but boy, they can be really costly. So I think that was my third.
I think it was too. So was that her third?
Yep.
Okay.
And
All right, y'all. I've got a vintage dress. I cannot give you a year. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna say it's pre-90s. Okay. It is a size 13-14. Now, the size 13-14 vintage is not the same size as 13-14. So it's going to be a starting bid of $6, and it's dry clean only. So if you want something 154, and I'd be tripping because this goes past my feet. So
Wow, that's pretty. Look at all the ruffles.
look at the ruffles, and I have not found any condition issue other than the fact that this probably came with a little string for a belt, and it's not with it.
what was your starting bid on that?
$6. So I'm gonna button it up, and then I'll unbutton it, but I want to show y'all how it connects in the back. All right, so in the back you have the 2 barrettes, or whatever anyone else calls them, hooks. So, and then here is your zipper. I just don't want to jack it up
Yeah,
because it's good condition. Well, it's more in good condition. It's excellent condition for its age, meaning pre-90s. I just the yellow looks more of like late. Let's see. So this is the inside out. I'm just showing so y'all can really see. There are a couple strings, but nothing's ripped, nothing's snagged. And it's a yellow like late 70s into the 80s. You know, maybe I'm wrong and someone made one in the 90s, but I don't remember. I remember seeing this stuff and knowing it was vintage then.
Well,
Or not vintage,
all the
but
lacy stuff, the top screams vintage and possibly even into antique era.
yeah. And then I have a bust line that won't fit this, so that's but
we were just talking about bus lines in chat.
But that is going to be, is that the back? Or is that the front? That's the front.
Yeah, should be front.
So that's what it would look like. So, and again, that's $6. If you're catching the replay and you can't live without this, you got to have it. You got to have the material because you're wanting to disassemble it. I don't care what you do with it. Just email me or leave a comment after the show, and I will hook you up. All right, I ain't gonna worry about all that. I'm just gonna stick it over here. I'm not gonna. That was one item, right?
Yep.
All right. Two is G11. G11. It is your clear basket, and it's a starting bid of $6. So I have not found any condition issues each and every time we check it. It does have some age on it. I have not seen. Let me look up here just to make sure. What? I don't know what that is. I don't know if I can get it to show because it's clear. Maybe if I can. No.
It's not a break across it or anything stupid, right?
Let
me see.
I don't
this
know.
has got that one that's got the.
It's
not.
No, do you see it's right there in the handle?
Right here. It's just a maker's like. It's not.
Yeah, I don't feel any roughness.
Anything, so.
All right. There is something over here, but there's no cracking, no breaking, no chips.
Kind of like what the top of the handle
Yeah,
is.
it almost looks like the connection between the handle. This handle was done in 2 pieces. No, it was not broke. Let's see. Right here. So, yeah, it's not going to really show. But there's the seam there. What was number 66?
It's her number.
Oh, her number. Yeah. Well,
they've all gotten real good about putting a number sign before.
That makes sense. All right. 2 old guys. Hey, I put them back in the drawer this time. All right. So this is eight inches tall, and that's from the base to the top of here. The diameter on the bottom is the big line between 3/4 and an inch is what?
7/8.
All right, so it's 2 7/8. 2 7/8 at the base. So this is your bottom. Inside it has PAT apostrophe D, and I believe that it looks like a period. As patented, maybe. So it does. It was, a used piece. So They're
neat looking clear bait or clear
right
bracelet.
here. See it right there. It's not a crack, but it's a scratch. So there is a scratch on the inside. It doesn't feel very deep, but I try to the best of my ability to let y'all know, right? Because I like to know. All right, that was 2, right?
Yep.
Let's go with some more clothes. All righty. So,
And hi, Selena.
hey, Selena, welcome in. All right, so this is a size extra large. Size extra
Is there a
large.
number?
Yeah, sorry. S385, and it is for $4. So it is a button down, right? When they're on the collar, they're a button down, right?
Yes.
So it is a button down. And I don't know, it's kind of between the colors of like a brownish, purple, red. I need to get better descriptions of the colors, but I don't see, let's see, I don't see a maker, just that it's extra large, so it does button down. You have a pocket here, right there. So, and again, that's S385 for $4.
That's your 3.
All right, Don, we're going to head back over to you.
Okay, I am going to do a choice of earrings. These are statement earrings, and there's going to be 3 of them to choose from, starting at 7. So the first pair I have, and statement earrings are rather big. They're not for everybody, but if you've seen statement necklaces, these type of earrings sometimes can go with some of those, not all of them. These are even a little bit different statement earrings than I would normally get, but they are larger, but they're very beautiful. So this is the first pair. A lot of bling, but also a lot of color. You've got greens and blues and pinks and clear beads, and they're just really pretty. And yes, there is some weight, but it's not overkill. The second pair are more of a purple kind of berry color, and then you've got the champagne stones. These are so pretty. These are going to be shoulder dusters, just so that you know. They are longer, but they are really nice. And then your third ones are even bigger. So, you know, not everybody likes a big earring, but these are in black. So, like I said, these are just the bigger earring that can go with statement necklaces, may not, may just go with whatever, but I've got 3 to choose from. A lot of bling going on, if you like bling. But the last 2 are shoulder dusters. Okay. Got a top for the next one. This is a size large. It is by Mud. And I'm going to start this out at $6. It's a V-neck, and it's got blue and like mauve and pink colored flowers on it. It's very soft. This material is so very soft. Short sleeve. The bottom does have the ruching, so it has the elastic band on the bottom. So that really just helps keep the top down. Like if it's windy out, it's going to keep it down so that, you know, you won't have one of those oops moments out in public where your top goes up over your face. Yeah, you won't have to worry about that with this top. But it's very soft, the material on this. Very soft. Perfect for summer. And then this one is a size medium. It is by the Gap. I am going to start this at 10. And this is a sleeveless top. And it's got some nice colors to it. Let me do the pit to pit on this one because I think it looks more like a size large. Yeah. Okay, so the pit to pit is 20, and that's before the stretch. And this one can stretch to about 23 and a half. So this could even fit up to a 1X, but it does say size medium. It is by the Gap. You've got kind of like a dipped, kind of like a layered, droopy neckline on purpose. And it's got navy, it's got purple, and then you go to the gray. And I'll show you at the bottom. And it's very soft material too on this one. It's got the tie off, so you can cinch that in down below if you wanted to. So it has a drapey neckline, which is really nice. Here's the back. And it is a size medium, but it's the pit to pit on it right now is really at a size large. Basically, medium to 1X could wear this, and it's really soft material. I'm going to see what the material is on this one. Rayon, I should have known. 100% rayon. I tell people all the time that if you want a soft material like shirt or pants, get some rayon. This is 100% rayon, and you can definitely tell. Let me see what this mud shirt is, because it's very soft too. Let's see if this one is rayon as well. I don't know. We're going to see. Yeah, 100% rayon. So they both are. So if you are looking for an ultra soft, comfortable summer top, these two shirts are going to fit the bill because they are very soft, very nice. And you can honestly wear them casually, or you can wear them and kind of wear some dressy pants or something with them. So that was my 3. You guys coming back?
We were just discussing that. He was like, Steph, that was great. Steph. Y'all,
That's funny.
Let's go ahead and do our last giveaway. And Don, I put something in the private chat. So.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know that we have anyone else that came in and hasn't dropped a number, but if you have it, go ahead and drop it now between 1 and 125. And the reason why it's blank out there than the date is because I haven't decided if we're going to do another set of sunflower bucks or are we going to do a sticker. I guess we're going to let the winner choose.
If the winner's here.
If the winner's here. If not, I'm just going to assign them. Okay. Mr. Stuff dropped stop sign. So we are going to go with tonight's last giveaway.
40
for us, and that is 40.
So there's no number between 40 and 46 on my page. Hippie had 46.
Hippie girl, are you still here? There's no one above my number before Hippie of 46. So Hippie, you are this evening's winner.
I got it wrote down. It's either channel sticker or sunflower bucks because
Well,
she's one that comes around all the time.
She does, and she, she's got things outside of YouTube. So, Hippie, if you catch the replay, I am going to do sunflower bucks, so that'll go towards what you got going. If you want a channel sticker instead, just let me know. But I think
she's got one.
I think she's got one or two. All right, so our first item is S447, and it is a starting bid of $6, and it is for the seashell votive. You can put a tea light in there. It looks like it's got a marking under there. I bet you it says Avon. So there is your Avon.
What do you started at?
$6. $6. The only thing it needs is a good cleaning. Set it in some water, whatever, and I could do that if someone is interested in me doing it. Because this is clear glass, it's not painted. So $6, and it's S447. Let's see. Is that for this one?
No, that was for the salt and pepper shakers.
All right, S266. It's a starting bid of $6, and this is for a pottery piece, artesian made. I did not find a signature on it, which is kind of odd, but sometimes it happens that way. So this, for one, it's not food grade safe, just FYI. So you're not going to put your fresh fruit cut up in there.
Get away with it still in the peel, though.
But you can if it's still, inside its peel. So the solid primary color is yellow. Then the speckles are red, green, orange. Yeah, I think so. And I will get a dimension. So your base is 5.5 inches. Your top, and I'm going to go with the widest. So the widest is 7 inches, and that's on the inside. On the outside, it is going to be 7 3/4. 7 3/4. So it's just a cool piece, and it's that big.
Covers your face.
It covers your face, so you could even wait.
Might work for a hat. Just don't tip backwards.
I think I could dig that for a minute. All right, so my next item now. Y'all, you know me in glass. All right, so our next item, this is our third item, right?
Right.
Yeah. Is S415.
416.
No, 416. I grabbed the wrong sticker. Yeah, 416.
I got it in chat. It says 416, starting bid of 3.
Starting bid of 3. So these are shakers. Here's the original. They are flying saucer, but someone messed up.
They're cool.
They're cool, but do you notice? They're both salt. But if you love pepper, it ain't a big deal, right? So these are wood. Can't hold on to them, but wood saucers, and they're both salt shakers. These were the only 2 that day, so I didn't even realize I just grabbed them because they were cool. Let's see. This is one. It's just a hair shorter than 1 3/4. The top is 2. Between the 3.5 is what?
Between the what and a half?
Between here, you measure it, please.
3.5.
Yeah, I can't math in my head.
So they're right at just a hair over 2.5 across the top.
All right. Thank you. One of them is marked 40p, and I'm gonna assume that was someone's. It wasn't the maker. Probably it was probably someone that was marking their stuff. Is that 3?
Yes,
that
that's
2?
3. That's 3.
All right, we are gonna go back over to Dawn.
All right. Look at private chat if you could.
Sure.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to start this next one out at 25. I'm starting it real low, guys. But it is a beautiful one of these globes. It does have the like confetti, so it's a little dusty. I need to wipe it down here. I'm starting this at 25. It is a musical globe. I had to retape. The sticker came off of it. And the music, the tune that it plays is called Green Sleeves. It's all one word, Green Sleeves. And what's unique about this tune is when you play it, because this is a working musical box, it sounds like the tune sounds exactly like What Child Is This? Not even kidding you. Can't make it up. I think Green Sleeves, it looked like two men, like an Irish tune, which would make sense judging from the title of the song. But I kid you not, it sounds like What Child Is This? It does work. Fun fact, I was in a store today, and I was shopping along. Okay, you can quit. I was shopping along, and I heard this upbeat song, and I was kind of bopping to it. And then I really listened. I'm like, boy, that sounds familiar. They were playing Angels We Have Heard on High to like a really fast beat. They were playing Christmas music today, and I was like, what's going on? That's a little weird. It's a little weird. I mean, I don't mind Christmas music, okay? I don't. I really don't. But, I mean, this time of year is a bit odd. But here's what I like about this. This has the dangly birds, really gorgeous. It's got that cottage with the brick post, lamp post there. You've got the fountain. You've got more brick. It goes up into that beautiful little stair steps upward. All around the back, you see the flowers, all the detail. Everything is there. It's got the pedestal feet. And I mean, it's gorgeous. I sold a smaller one to Carol Lee that was a wheelbarrow, and it had the same kind of flowers and stuff. This one is starting at 25, and it's gorgeous. It's pretty weighty, but it will be wrapped really, really well for you. I love the birds. I think that's a nice touch to it. So $25. Don't be alarmed, though, by the song. It does sound like What Child Is This? Exactly. But it's called Green Sleeves. You'll have to look it up on YouTube because that's what I did. So anyway.
Hey Dawn, can you see me in the back room?
No. You can
Okay.
see me, but I can't see you.
Okay, I wondered. So I'll do 3 pocket pleasers when you're done with your round.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
we'll do it like it's on your channel, because I mean right now we are.
Yeah.
And we'll do a giveaway.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
My next one. This is a beautiful red top. The pit to pit is 21, so that would be a large to extra large. Just depends on you. It does not stretch, but this is really beautiful. I'm going to start this out at 8. It is red. It's got the lace all the way up there. It also has the lace at the bottom. Very beautiful. It is sheer. Now, obviously, you could wear this underneath something. You could wear another tank top underneath this, however you wanted to do it, or maybe wear it at night, what have you. But it's a beautiful red top and all that lace. It's just really a nice one. So there's that one. And then this one here, this is a summer top. And I'm going to do the pit to pit before the stretch, because that way you know if it's going to fit you or not. So this one's about 24 and a quarter inches pit to pit. That would be a 2X, and it can stretch more. I'm going to start this at 10. It's a navy and white striped top, and it's got stitch work up at the top, flowers in different colors, and it's a nice thick shirt. It is thick, so that's going to tell you, ladies, that it's going to go through a lot of washes and not ball up. You do have the side slits. It looks like they took the tag off that tells you, you know, what it's made out of. But it's just a really nice summer top. Nice one that you can get through summer with. So if anybody wants it, let me know. And if not, that's okay. We are going to play some Balderdash. And this is courtesy of Stephanie and Mr. Stephanie. And I thank you so much. We're going to do 3 pocket pleasers. We're going to give them away. In these pockets, by the way, if you would like to purchase a pocket pleaser, which is behind me, they are buy it now for $3 each. They are numbered 1 through 33, and they have at least one piece of jewelry, sometimes more, just depends. We're going to start out with, let's go here. I'm going to go with 23 to start out with, and this is how I do it. I like to play the card Balderdash. It is the real game. It's a card game, and it's got 5 categories, and I always read the laughable law. So I read the laughable law to myself, and then I pick out one word that I want to try to prompt you, the audience, to give me as an answer in the chat. Now, here's the deal. You can only give me one answer, and if you duplicate somebody else's answer, we don't have you delete it and give me a new one, because that would be too time consuming. So type fast, or do the opposite and wait till everybody guesses and then give your guess, however you want to do it. But just one answer, okay? And I'm going to give you a subject matter, such as, you know, give me one of the United States or one of the major cities in the United States. Maybe I'll ask for a color or the name of an animal. You get the drift. And according to the subject matter, you give me just one answer. And then we're going to put stop in the chat, and I'm going to read the laughable law aloud. And we'll see who wins. And somebody's going to win pocket pleaser number 20. So let me read this real quick. Okay, this one's an odd one. Please give me the name of an animal. Please give me the name of an animal. This is what you're going to win. I've got 2 bracelets here. This is like a opaque kind of baby blue stretchy. And then you've got this one. It's got the silver, like faux leather. It's probably not real leather. I don't know, but it's got a little blingy medallion. It is adjustable. And these are bracelets. And that is the first giveaway. So everybody can guess an animal, and then we'll put stop in the chat. And if the bracelets are up your alley, that's okay. Just that is the pocket pleaser for this one. It's got a pretty long chain to it, so you could easily, adjust it. Got to get the old nails done. They're getting pretty rough looking.
Right.
Oh, man. I haven't done it in months. I don't know how there's even polish on there at this point.
All right. Attention, everybody. To the front of the line. Let's see. She wants everybody to put in an animal.
Yeah.
An animal. This is fun. And Carolee, you're so welcome. I will tell you, our first time collabing with Dawn was a hit. We were on her channel. I think you were in there, but it felt like we were just at home.
Yeah, I mean, I have fun with these guys, and anybody that's from my channel, you probably remember our collab, and yeah, it's fun, and everybody has really come to like you guys, and for good reason. They're pretty down to earth people, right, guys? That's what I found appealing, really down to earth, and that's my kind of people,
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to put stop in the chat, and I'm going to read the card aloud. All right. Let's see.
Nice, Mr. Stuff.
Okay. Here is the laughable law in French Lick Springs, Indiana. Now, I live in Indiana, and I have never, ever heard of that town, so it must be down south. French Lick Springs. Weird. I don't even know what to say to that one. A black cat must always wear a bell around its neck on Friday the 13th. Really? They're that superstitious in that part of Indiana, I guess. Well, I've got 2 black cats, so but I don't need a bell. The one is always in trouble half the time, and she doesn't even, and she's a diva, so she comes up and cries literally for attention. I don't even have to use bells for my cat. Did anybody say cat?
Negative.
Okay, real quick, please give me a number between the numbers 1 through 50, one number and one number only. I'm going to write it down real quick, guys. And so I do what Stephanie and Mr. Stephanie do. If you don't, there's my number right there. If you don't guess my number spot on, I take the next closest number that comes just after that number. And if my number is the absolute highest and nobody guesses it, then and only then I take the next closest number that comes just underneath my number. And that's how I do it. Like I said, just like Stephanie does it. So if you're used to the way Stephanie does it, then that's how I do it.
Well, actually, if we're being honest, I stole the way Dawn does her giveaways.
Hey, that's okay.
Do you remember when I came in that night and I had like the number right below your number, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. And you're like, no, this is the way we do it. And I'm like, hey, that makes sense.
Yep. A lot of people, and it's easy to get confused by that because a lot of the resellers that do the number game do it the total opposite. They do the number that comes closest underneath. And I get it. I get why people get confused because There for the longest time, Stephanie, I was the only one out there that I knew of that was doing it after. So that's why it stumped everybody. Everybody was like, hey, I'm the one who got the closest. And I'm like, no, you kind of didn't.
Right.
Away.
Hey, Robert, welcome in.
Hey, Bob. It's south of Indy. Thanks for looking that up, Bob. Okay. Yeah, Bob goes to Indy. So he's a trucker and he goes to Indy. So that, okay. All right, we're going to stop in the chat. Somebody definitely is going to win this one because it's the number game. And no matter which way you go, somebody's going to win. All right. Tonight's winning number. It's number 14. Number 14, you are my winner, and you get those bracelets.
Let's see. No one came in at 14, but Ashley Reed came in at 15.
Awesome, Ashley.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Yeah. How about that? Bob just left for work not long ago, so he's out of here. He was in a hurry. He was getting around for work. I had to do some grocery shopping today, so yeah. All right, we're going to do another number 16, and let me pick out another card just like the last one, guys. We're doing it the same way, but let me give you your clue. This is so I love this one. Okay. Please, I'm going to do it again. Let's give me another animal. Oh, guys, you better put your seatbelts on for this one. Oh, it's a good one. The more stupid they are, I like it. I like it. The more out there, outrageous, that's what we like, you know? Yeah. This is what you're going to be winning this time around. It's a curved bar necklace, gold tone. It's got rhinestones on the bar, and it is adjustable, so it could fit anybody. And that is the prize for round 2. Oh, this one is so stupid. It's hilarious. Ay. All right, we can put stop in the chat. Here we go. In Budds Creek, Maryland, a horse may not sleep in a bathtub unless the rider sleeps there too.
I mean, that only makes sense, right? Because horse in a bathtub, yes. You better be with it. And you have a direct hit. Again, Ashley Reed.
Ashley, congratulations.
She needs to go play the lottery.
Really, you should. Well, hey, you know what? You might have extra luck because it's your mom's birthday today. That might be what's doing it. Yeah. If you live in Maryland, don't be, putting your horse in the bathtub so it'll take a nap, or you're going to get a ticket or something. Maybe you're going to have to, be the one to join it in the bathtub. If I don't know, you always wonder, what is the punishment? Don't you wonder that? I can't be the only one that wonders that. But yeah, I have so many questions. I just do. Something like that. And mind you, they had to make it a law. Just keep that in mind. They had to turn it into a law because obviously people were putting their horses in the bathtub. And it was getting to be a problem over in Maryland. I mean, that's what goes through my head. Like, what? All right, we're gonna do one more. Oh, this is wait. Okay, got a good one there. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it was a miniature horse. Who knows? I don't know. I got lots of questions. This brain just starts to go with these wild laws, you know? Okay. Okay, this is a doozy too. But this time, instead of an animal, I'm going to ask you if you could please give me one of the United States. Go, go, go. Everybody plays. And this is going to be the prize. It's a random bead there. I'll have to see what's up with that. But this is one of those charm necklaces. You've got some hearts and you've got a skeleton key, one of those jobs, and you could put it right over your head. I think it was just it looks like just might have been a stray bead or something that just attached itself is what I'm thinking. But I will take that off. That's not a problem. Anyway, that is what is up for grabs this time. And we can put stop in the chat and we can read the card. All right. In Santa Barbara, California, it is a crime to advertise a husband or wife.
I could totally understand why that's necessary.
Especially
Advertising your husband or wife. Wow. Wow, right? Oh, California. Leave it to California.
Don, what pocket did you pull that out of? Do you remember?
15.
Okay.
Yep. So this is what I'm going to do now. 1 minute. Please give me a number between the numbers 1 through 50, one number and one number only. I've got my number right here. We're going to do the same thing as the last time, and we're going to see who wins this one. So the number is in my hand, and somebody's going to win that. And like I said, I'm going to take off that bead because it's like a stray bead that kind of attached itself to that one for whatever reason. So I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Really had a lot of fun. Always do with Stephanie. And remember to join us every Wednesday. We're kind of going back and forth from each other's channels. Next week, we'll have it over in my neck of the woods, and you're more than welcome to come over and stop by and hang out. And it's great having them aboard. Always have fun.
I needed a reason to go back to Indiana. We stopped over in Indianapolis on our way home and stayed the night there. And I wish we had had time to enjoy it.
There's so much fun stuff in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis there's so much to do. That is not a sleepy, boring town. It's a big city, big, and plenty of stuff to do. Now, it's like 3 hours away from us, 3 or 4. I'll have to ask Bob. Bob, if you're listening, he knows more because he goes to Indy every night, but he goes in a semi. So it takes him a little bit longer than it would be a car. But I haven't been to Indy myself in years. I mean, years. And I keep telling Bob, one of these days when we can get a chance to escape, I would like to go to Indy.
Sounds like a meetup. Sounds like a meetup. I know how long it takes to get from here to Indy.
Oh, that'd be great.
It would
be great. Oh, yeah. We would have a blast. We would.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Life's got to come down for all of us.
All right, we're going to put stop in the chat, and my number is number 41. Number 41, you are my winner.
So Ashley Reed is again tonight's winner. So
You guys seen it was in my hand the whole time. There was no cheating. So I'm sure everybody's like, sure, Dawn, you guys seen I had my hand up here like this. I never cheat on these. You guys know. But it makes me laugh because people, you can just be lucky. There's days, hey, I've done it before where I've been on somebody's channel and I won more than once. It happens. You know,
it does happen.
It does.
So it's Ashley Reed's mama's birthday.
I think that's why.
And I think that's why. So, Don, aside from the pocket pleasers, while you're out and about, unless you got one there at home, I don't know her mama's name, but she needs a birthday card in her box.
Okay.
So, Ashley can keep the jewelry or she can share it with her mama, but her mama needs to have a birthday card.
Okay. Will do.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
And make sure you charge me for that card too.
Well, thank you so much. And guys, I had a lot of fun. And I can't wait, and I'll be back and we'll have some more fun.
Yeah. So tell everybody your info again and all that good stuff. Where are you gonna be at next and all that?
I am going to be right back here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is my solo night. So I'll be here. I'll be starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. Central, if you're at Central Time. And then Friday, not sure. I may be alone, but I may not. I'm working on Friday. Not sure yet. And then Sunday is my solo Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So that's where I'm going to be.
All right. I'm going to bring us both up. Mr. Steph, remind me how to pronounce her name again.
Urena.
I asked because you don't want to know what goes on in my head right now. I would totally chew that up. So... it's not set in stone yet. I'm looking at possibly doing a pop-up this weekend for those that need smaller clothes. I just haven't had time to pull those clothes, so we'll see how I'm doing tomorrow or Friday for maybe doing something on either Friday evening or Saturday. And it'll just be for the smaller size clothing for you ladies, because I've got a few of you. Yeah, you just got one thing, honey.
I wouldn't invoice for that.
So I wouldn't invoice for that unless you wanted me to. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here. If I do the pop-up, it's likely not going to have a huge announcement before we do it, just because I don't know how I'm going to feel with being on this med. And if not, then I guess Sunday we'll start with smaller clothes. So if you only have one item with me, and it's not going to take a whole box, just reach out to me. Let me know that you're good with me holding your box until next week, and we'll run the sales that way. If you already have a box with me and you know you're going to be invoiced, please take care of it. I give everybody typically 48 hours, even when I'm running late on an invoice, to pay. Please don't ghost me. That's all I ask. It's the most frustrating part, whether you're a buyer or a seller, because I've experienced it on both ends. So with that said, Thursday into Friday, PayPal, pirate ship, northeast corner of Kansas, Fort Riley. That's where we're at.
We actually sold a set of those.
Yeah, we actually sold it.
It
took us over 3 months to sell them, but yeah. I will look. I've been finding some stackable things like that, so I'll keep an eye out for you. Let's see. Other than maybe a pop-up, I am not back until Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, Really, I left them the other day because I was frustrated, and probably just because I've been sick and I wasn't ready to admit it. So, I'll go back and see if they still have them, and I'll show them when I see you again. Other than that, I think that's about it, right, Mr. Steph?
Yep.
All right. Oh, the one other thing, if we build a box over a month, those invoices are coming out this weekend as well. Unless we have a preset date, and then we roll with that as well. So past that, y'all, communication's key. And so I can only guess if you don't communicate. Other than that, I guess we'll see you later. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bearing with the fact that my brain's just not functioning at full capacity. And thank you, Dawn.
I appreciate you having me. It was fun.
It was. I enjoy it. So I'm going to try to put no, we're not going to do an outro, y'all, because I had issues earlier and my internet's still unstable. So we're just going to close out. Love you guys. If you need anything, you can reach either of us. Her information is in the description. Or just email me and I'll get you in touch with her. So have a good night, y'all.
Bye, guys.